Good morning, everybody. This is your check-in for Monday morning, September 21st. I hope you had a great weekend and I'm enjoying this fall weather. And I guess it's happy first day of fall. It's hard to believe, isn't it? So today I want to share a little story with you. But before I share that story, I want to ask you, how hectic is your life right now? How busy, even though we are still in some shut down kinds of areas and there are a lot of protocols and precautions, I still listen to people and hear them talk about just how busy they are. Online school, offline school, homework, sports, have to get the shopping done, have to get the laundry done, need to work on this. And we haven't even thrown in, hey, you've got Sunday school and confirmation stuff coming. It's coming soon. But we didn't even add that piece to it yet. We are so busy, no matter what job we have, no matter what career, no matter what our family status is. And sometimes we forget just to take that moment in life where you pause. And I'm sure those of you who know me are probably laughing and going, "So, Pastor, are you going to watch this?" Oh, I am. And I'll watch it multiple times because I think it's something we all need to hear. And I think we're all guilty of not taking that time. Even when we were home for how many months, how many of us took the time to pause and really reflect? And pause doesn't have to be a long, long time. This weekend, I had the privilege of going to the Camp Hill area. No, I'm sorry, the Carlisle area, and do a wedding. I officiated for a wedding at the Linwood Estates, and it was a beautiful day, a beautiful wedding. But on the Saturday before the wedding, I ran into Target, and when I saw the long line, I mean the long line to check out, in my head, I thought, I need nothing that badly to wait in this line. So I left. Got in my van, drove to the wedding venue, and realized I had a lot of time to kill. And for probably the first time in my life, I did not pack any work to do. So I went out and sat on this beautiful veranda on the front porch, and you can Google Linwood Estate to see it. And I had a pause moment. How often do we do that? I could have sat there playing on my phone, but I didn't. I could have sat there thinking about all the stuff I should have or could have been doing, and I did for a little bit. But you know what? That was wasted time. I want to talk about that pause moment in life. I put the Bible verses out for you today are from Psalms. And David wrote the Psalms, and when we look at David, we look at him, he was just a simple shepherd boy. But as he matured and grew, he became a king, and he had huge highs and huge lows. And, he had a busyness about him. He knew seasons of great victory, and he knew seasons and times in his life of great despair. And how did he do it? He did it with God. He did it when he paused in his life and he appreciated what God gave him and God blessed him with. He paused in his life to take notice of what God created around him and those things that were only created by God's hand. And so often we overlook that. We need to take these pause moments in our lives and put a perspective to our life. It's not about being busy. It's not about every single obstacle or every single Facebook post that you read that upsets you or frustrates you, or things aren't being done the way you think they should be done, or maybe you're not feeling appreciated because you want more. These pause moments in our life are to reflect on those things and to maybe let them go, or maybe look at things like what God has guided you to. What has God done in your life that has blessed you? I'm working as the acting director of our daycare right now, and as our family and youth pastor. And when I retired, I thought, oh, I'm going to have a break from kids. Well, I don't have a break from kids, and I love it. I don't want it forever, but I love it. God has blessed me to get to know the families here at the church and the families at the daycare, and it's a place God has guided me to. This wasn't something I thought about doing. When you take those pause moments, thank God for that and actually look to see how he's interacted in your life. Look, look at your mistakes that you made in your life during these pause moments. How can you correct them? How can you move forward? You can look at those high notes in your life, and you can look at the way God has impacted you. You know, when I was up at the Linwood Estates prior to the wedding, I got that opportunity just to reflect and say that things didn't always go the way I wanted to. I haven't had that opportunity to go see my grandson yet, but you know what I do have? I have a healthy grandson out in California. And you know, because of FaceTime and because of pictures and iPhones nowadays, I get a privilege that people didn't get in the past. So I am blessed. You know, I got to support my granddaughters on a fun dance as a fundraiser for their school, and I'll get to watch them do that. And my other grandson, Jackson, he had his a tournament, and though I don't get to go see that right now, I got to watch it live on Facebook. I am one blessed gal, let me tell you. And we need to remember that, and we need to be grateful for who brings us these moments. And it's not just because we were at the right place at the right time. It's because God has given us that. Take a pause moment. Take 5 minutes, no matter what you're doing, and contemplate those things. I hope you have an awesome week. Enjoy the start of your fall season and take time to reflect. Miss you guys. Bye bye.